This is planet Earth, a place of statistical impossibilities where life has flourished beyond all odds. A place where nature blurred the lines between reality and imagination, and water carved the landscapes that inspired fairy tales. From the undulating sands of vast deserts to the cascading sheets of ice in polar realms, every corner tells a story of evolution, wonder, and survival. So come, join us in this epic pursuit. Through towering mountains, deep oceans, and mysterious forests, as we embark to discover the places, stories, and hidden wonders that make it our home. We welcome you yet again to another Travpedia exclusive. Vitsakur is a dramatic sea stack off the northern coast of Iceland, resembling a drinking dragon or a rhinoceros. The sight of this towering rock formation, especially when framed by the midnight sun or northern lights, is surreal. The pounding waves and nesting birds add to the stark and mystical ambience of this unique geological formation. The Old Man of Storr is a prominent pinnacle of rock set against Scotland's dramatic Isle of Skye. Part of the Trottenish Ridge, the Storr's unusual rock formations, shrouded in mist and myth, create a haunting landscape. The sense of ancient, brooding power in this land of folklore adds to its surreal beauty. Navigio Beach, also known as Shipwreck Beach, is an exposed cove on the coast of Zakynthos, Greece. It's famed for its sugar-white sands, striking blue waters, and the rusting hulk of a smuggler's ship marooned in the sand. The beach, accessible only by boat, is framed by towering cliffs, creating a secluded and surreal paradise. Cappadocia is a fantastical landscape of fairy chimneys, ancient cave dwellings, and rock-cut churches. The surreal shapes carved by erosion and human history, combined with the spectacle of hot air balloons drifting overhead at dawn, create a whimsical and otherworldly scene, as if from a dream or a fairy tale. Socotra Island, often described as the most alien-looking place on Earth, is home to surreal flora and fauna like the umbrella-shaped dragon's blood tree. Its isolation has created a unique ecosystem, with a third of its plant life found nowhere else. The stark landscapes, bizarre trees, and coral-filled waters make Socotra a living fantasy island. Zhangjiajie is known for its towering sandstone pillars, which were the inspiration for the Hallelujah Mountains in Avatar. The misty landscape, with its vertical cliffs and green foliage, creates a surreal, almost dreamlike atmosphere. The park's natural beauty is both otherworldly and awe-inspiring, making it a place of mystical allure. The Danakil Depression is one of the hottest and most alien landscapes on Earth. With neon-colored sulfur springs, salt basins, and lava lakes, it's a surreal and hostile environment that looks more like a painting of another planet. The extreme conditions and eerie beauty make it a fascinating, almost otherworldly destination. Valle de la Luna in Chile's Atacama Desert offers a moonscape of wind-sculpted sand formations, rugged mountains, and a vast, open sky. The area's dryness and terrain give it an unearthly appearance, especially at sunset, when the valley is bathed in a surreal glow of golds, reds, and purples, simulating a landscape from another world. Barringer Crater, also known as Meteor Crater, is a well-preserved impact crater in Arizona. The nearly circular crater, surrounded by a rim of uplifted rock, is a striking and surreal reminder of the cosmic forces at play. Visiting the site provides a tangible connection to the vastness and mystery of the universe. Mount Fanjing is a sacred Buddhist site in China, known for its two temples perched atop a narrow, rocky peak. The journey up the mountain and the sight of the temples clinging to the cliffs is a surreal testament to devotion and human ingenuity. The panoramic views and spiritual ambience create a serene and otherworldly experience. The Lençóis Maranhenses National Park in Brazil is a vast desert of seemingly endless white dunes, but during the rainy season, it transforms into a magical landscape of crystal-clear lagoons. The juxtaposition of desert sands with these transient water bodies creates a surreal, moon-like landscape that challenges the perception of what a desert can be. Sorvagsvatn, also known as Lake Leitisvatn, is the largest lake in the Faroe Islands. The lake's optical illusion, appearing to hover above the ocean, creates a surreal and breathtaking scene. Surrounded by steep cliffs and dramatic waterfalls, the lake's tranquil yet otherworldly beauty makes it a fascinating destination. The Darvaza gas crater, known as the Door to Hell, is a burning natural gas field in the heart of the Karakum Desert. The surreal sight of flames and boiling mud in the large crater, especially at night, creates an eerie and otherworldly glow. The perpetual fire, a result of a drilling accident, has been burning for decades. Sigiriya, or Lion Rock, is an ancient rock fortress and palace ruin in Sri Lanka, known for its massive column of rock nearly 200 meters high. The ruins of the palace on the summit, the frescoes and the landscaped gardens at the base create a surreal and majestic atmosphere, blending natural beauty with historical and cultural significance. In Utah's high desert, Arches National Park is a surreal landscape of over 2,000 natural stone arches, spires, and balancing rocks. The red-hued, delicate arch is the most iconic, creating a bizarre, almost alien-like scenery, especially at sunset when the rocks appear to be on fire, forming a contrast with the blue sky that seems almost otherworldly. The pyramids of Giza, surviving wonders of the ancient world, stand as a testament to human ingenuity and the mysteries of ancient Egypt. The precise alignment with stars and the sheer scale of construction make them not only architectural marvels, but also a gateway into the ancient world, shrouded in mystery and theories of extraterrestrial influence, adding to their unreal aura. Vinicunca, also known as the Rainbow Mountain, dazzles with its striations of vivid colors from mineral deposits, contrasting sharply with the stark, high-altitude sky. This geological marvel has become a symbol of Peru's natural beauty. Trekking this mountain reveals a landscape that seems painted by the gods themselves, a surreal sight that defies the mundane. Utah's Goblin Valley is a bizarre landscape of hoodoos and mushroom-shaped rock formations, also known as goblins. The valley offers a surreal, almost otherworldly scene, especially at night when the Milky Way turns the sky into a cosmic canvas. The park's eerie, silent beauty makes it feel like stepping onto an alien planet. Kawah Ijen volcano in Indonesia is known for its striking blue flames and the largest acidic crater lake in the world. The sulfuric gases combust on contact with air, creating eerie blue fire. Miners extract sulfur under treacherous conditions here, adding a human element to the surreal, moon-like landscape that's both beautiful and harsh. Banff National Park is a jewel of the Canadian Rockies, offering turquoise lakes, majestic mountains, and vast glaciers. The park's iconic Lake Louise and Moraine Lake reflect the surrounding peaks in their glassy waters, creating a surreal, picture-perfect landscape. The wildlife, hot springs, and the starry skies make it an otherworldly retreat. Banff isn't just a jewel of Canada, but a jewel of planet Earth. The Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia is the world's largest salt flat, creating a stark white landscape that stretches to the horizon. After rain, it transforms into a giant mirror, reflecting the sky so perfectly that the horizon disappears. This creates a surreal, dreamlike space where sky and ground merge in endless reflection. Kauai, the Garden Isle of Hawaii, is a lush paradise with dramatic cliffs, tropical forests, and cascading waterfalls. The island's Napali coast and the Waimea Canyon offer landscapes that seem sculpted by the gods. Kauai's rugged beauty and ancient culture imbue it with a mystical quality, making it seem like a world apart. The Amazon rainforest is the Earth's green lungs, a vast network of ecosystems teeming with life. Its dense canopy, rivers, and unparalleled biodiversity make it a place of mystery and wonder. Iguazu Falls, on the border of Brazil and Argentina, is a massive series of waterfalls that dwarf visitors with their size and power. The endless cascade of water plunges into the gorge below, surrounded by tropical rainforest, creating a thunderous and awe-inspiring natural wonder. The mist, rainbows, and sheer scale make it a surreal and unforgettable sight. Mont Saint-Michel is a medieval abbey perched on a rocky islet, surrounded by the tides of the Normandy coast. The dramatic silhouette of the abbey against the sky, the changing tides, and the medieval architecture transport visitors back in time. The combination of natural beauty and human history imbues Mont Saint-Michel with an ethereal, surreal quality. Antelope Canyon in Arizona is a breathtaking slot canyon formed by water erosion, creating smooth, wavy walls of sandstone. The way light beams down into the narrow passages, illuminating the red-orange rocks in a supernatural glow, makes for a surreal and otherworldly experience. This natural cathedral of spiraling rock is a testament to the beauty of natural artistry. Also known as the Palace of Winds, Hawa Mahal in Jaipur, India, is an extraordinary pink sandstone structure with a honeycombed hive of windows. Designed to allow royal ladies to observe street festivals while remaining unseen, its unique 5-story exterior is akin to the crown of Krishna. The intricate latticework and the historical ambience give it a surreal, delicate beauty. The Aletsch Glacier, the largest in the Alps, stretches through the Swiss mountains like a frozen, winding river. Viewing this massive river of ice, surrounded by towering peaks, is a humbling and surreal experience. As it moves and grooves through the landscape, it shapes the land in a slow, majestic dance of nature. Lake Geneva, nestled between Switzerland and France, is one of the largest lakes in Western Europe. The lake's serene waters reflect the surrounding Alps and vineyards, creating a tranquil and surreal setting. The combination of alpine grandeur and the elegant towns along its shores lend a sense of timeless beauty and peace. The Giant's Causeway is an area of about 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, the result of an ancient volcanic eruption. According to legend, it was built by giants, and as you walk the hexagonal stepping stones that disappear into the sea, it's easy to believe in the surreal myth. The symmetrical shapes against the rugged coastline create a scene of natural wonder. The Dolomites in northern Italy are a stunning mountain range offering soaring peaks, deep valleys, and panoramic vistas that seem almost painted. The alpenglow, a natural phenomenon where peaks turn a fiery red at dawn and dusk, adds to the surreal beauty, making the Dolomites a place of ethereal beauty and a haven for adventurers. The Prambanan temple complex is a magnificent collection of tall and pointed Hindu temples, representing one of the largest temple compounds in Southeast Asia. The intricate carvings, towering structures, and mythological reliefs create a surreal and spiritual atmosphere, especially during sunrise or sunset when the spires silhouette against the sky. Lake Natron in Tanzania is known for its otherworldly appearance, with red-colored waters from algae and mineral-rich evaporation. The high alkalinity and the calcified animals give it an eerie aspect of a Martian landscape. The surreal, stark beauty against the backdrop of the Rift Valley's escarpment is both haunting and fascinating. The Fly Geyser in Nevada is a small, colorful geothermal geyser that was created accidentally during a well drilling. The geyser continuously spouts hot water, depositing minerals and thereby sculpting a growing, vibrant mound. The rainbow-colored thermophilic algae on its surface adds surreal hues to this unique and accidental creation. Kelimutu volcano in Indonesia is famous for its 3 summit crater lakes of varying colors, which can change due to the minerals as a result of volcanic gas activity. The surreal and often sudden change from blue to green or red makes it seem as if the lakes are living entities, creating a mystical and unpredictable natural phenomenon. The Avenue of the Baobabs is a striking landscape in Madagascar featuring gigantic baobab trees. These ancient trees, up to 800 years old, create a surreal and majestic atmosphere, particularly at sunrise or sunset, when their silhouettes cast long shadows across the dirt road. The avenue is a natural monument to the timeless beauty of nature. Hallstatt is a charming village in Austria, nestled between a serene lake and steep mountain ranges. Known for its production of salt, dating back to ancient times, this fairy tale village's reflection on the glassy waters of the lake, combined with the alpine houses and misty ambience, creates a surreal, idyllic setting straight out of a storybook. The Grand Canyon is a vast, majestic landscape of layered red rocks that tell millions of years of geological history. Its immense size and intricate canyons, carved by the Colorado River, create a surreal panorama of rugged beauty. The play of light and shadow across its vast expanse inspires a deep sense of awe and wonder. The Derinkuyu underground city in Turkey is one of the largest and deepest of the ancient subterranean cities. Carved from the soft volcanic rock, the complex network of tunnels, rooms, and passages is a testament to human ingenuity. The thought of thousands of people living underground lends a surreal, almost post-apocalyptic aspect to this historical marvel. The racetrack playa in Death Valley National Park is known for its moving rocks. The sailing stones slide across the flat, dry mud surface, leaving trails behind without human or animal intervention. The mysterious moving stones, set against a stark and dry lake bed, create a compelling and surreal natural mystery. A solitary bare tree stands in the mineral-rich waters of the Dead Sea, creating a haunting and surreal image. The high salinity and mineral content of the water prevent life from thriving, making the sight of any life form, especially a lone tree, a stark and ghostly spectacle against the barren landscape. Ban Falls is one of the largest and most majestic waterfalls in Asia, located on the border between Vietnam and China. The falls cascade over multiple tiers, surrounded by lush greenery, creating a powerful and surreal sight. The thunderous water, in such a tranquil, picturesque setting, feels like a scene from a fantasy world. Plitvice Lakes National Park is a network of stunning lakes, caves, and waterfalls interconnected by a series of cascades. The mineral-rich waters create vibrant colors ranging from azure to green, and the wooden walkways allow visitors to wander through this surreal water world, making it a heavenly experience of natural beauty. The Faroe Islands are a group of remote and rugged islands in the North Atlantic. Known for their dramatic cliffs, grassy landscapes, and bird life. The surreal feeling of standing at the edge of towering sea cliffs with the vast oceans stretching beyond envelops one in a sense of isolation and raw, natural beauty. Reynisfjara Beach in Iceland is famous for its black sand, towering basalt columns, and powerful waves. The stark contrast of the black beach against the roaring white waves and the geometric columns creates a surreal, almost otherworldly scene. The beach's dramatic beauty is both inviting and formidable, a testament to nature's power and artistry. The Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights, are a spectacular natural light show in the Earth's polar regions. The undulating curtains of green, purple, and red lights dancing across the night sky create a surreal and magical experience. This ethereal phenomenon turns the sky into a cosmic stage, offering a glimpse into the beauty of our planet's interactions with the sun. Greenland, the world's largest island, is a vast frontier of ice and rock. Its massive ice sheets, rugged coastlines, and the sparse, hardy communities that inhabit it give it an otherworldly feel. The surreal landscapes, from fjords to the northern lights, along with the extreme conditions, make Greenland a place of stark, wild beauty. The Blue Lagoon in Iceland is a geothermal spa surrounded by a lava field, famous for its milky blue, mineral-rich waters. Bathing in the warm, steamy lagoon with the rugged lava and snow-capped mountains in the background offers a surreal and relaxing escape. A stark contrast to the chilly Icelandic air. Angkor Wat is a vast temple complex in Cambodia, representing the pinnacle of Khmer architecture. This ancient wonder, with its intricate carvings, towering spires, and reflective pools, is a surreal reminder of the grandeur of the Khmer Empire. Walking through these ruins, especially at sunrise, is a mystical experience as the temple slowly emerges from the night. The Chocolate Hills of Bohol, Philippines, are an unusual geological formation of over 1,000 symmetrical mounds, spread over an area of 50 square kilometers. During the dry season, the grass-covered hills turn brown, resembling endless rows of chocolate kisses. The almost uniform shape and distribution of the hills create a surreal, almost artificial landscape. Peyto Lake in the Canadian Rockies is known for its bright turquoise color caused by glacial rock flour. The wolf head shape of the lake, combined with the surrounding mountains and pine forests, creates a surreal, stunning scene. The intense color and pristine setting make Peyto Lake an almost otherworldly gem of natural beauty. The Canadian Rockies never disappoint. The canal is an engineering marvel that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Witnessing massive ships being lifted and lowered through the locks in this narrow strip of land is a surreal testament to human ingenuity and determination. The canal has transformed global trade routes, creating a unique intersection of nature and technology. Sequoia National Park is home to some of the largest trees on Earth, the giant sequoias. Walking among these towering ancient beings, some thousands of years old, is a humbling and surreal experience. The sheer scale of the General Sherman tree and others like it, set against the backdrop of the Sierra Nevada, is awe-inspiring. The Great Blue Hole is a massive underwater sinkhole off the coast of Belize. From above, its dark blue circle contrasts sharply with the surrounding shallow waters, creating a striking and surreal appearance. Diving into the hole reveals a world of limestone formations and marine life, making it a mysterious and captivating natural wonder. Niagara Falls is a massive set of 3 waterfalls, straddling the border between the United States and Canada. With millions of gallons of water plummeting over the cliffs every minute. The falls produce a thunderous roar and mist that can be seen from miles away. The surreal experience of seeing the falls by air or by standing at the viewing platforms brings visitors face to face with this ultimate raw power of nature. The Masai Mara is an expansive savanna wilderness in Kenya, known for the great wildebeest migration. Witnessing millions of animals traverse the land in search of water and pasture is a surreal, almost biblical sight. The interaction of predators and prey, along with the traditional Maasai people, make it a dynamic and dramatic slice of African wilderness. Petrified Forest National Park in Arizona is home to one of the largest concentrations of petrified wood in the world. Walking amongst the colorful fossilized logs, some dating back over 200 million years, feels like stepping into another time. The park's combination of semi-desert shrubland and highly eroded badlands adds to the otherworldly and surreal landscape. The Waitomo glowworm caves offer an ethereal experience as thousands of tiny bioluminescent creatures light up the darkness, creating a starry effect on the cave ceilings. Gliding quietly through the caves by boat under the surreal glowworm-studded sky is like entering a magical subterranean universe. The Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone National Park is the largest hot spring in the United States, known for its striking coloration. The vivid rings of orange, yellow, and green are due to microbial mats around the edges of the mineral-rich water, making it a surreal and otherworldly sight, especially when viewed from above. Off the coast of Mauritius, the underwater waterfall is an optical illusion created by the runoff of sand and silt deposits, making it look like a dramatic plunge into the abyss. The surreal vista is best viewed from above, where the shades of blue ocean merge into a seemingly deadly drop, creating a breathtaking scene. Death Valley is a land of extremes. It's the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the United States. Its stark landscapes, from salt flats to sand dunes, and the occasional bloom of wildflowers in what seems like an uninhabitable land, create a surreal, almost Martian landscape. By the way, if you haven't done so already, kindly do us a favor and hit that like button to support the channel. Also, be sure to subscribe and tap that bell icon with the all button so that you never miss out on any of our fresh new content. Perched on a steep cliff above the Indian Ocean, Pura Luhur Uluwatu is one of Bali's most scenic and sacred temples. The dramatic location, along with the traditional Kekak dance performances at sunset, provides a surreal spiritual experience, blending culture, nature, and architecture in perfect harmony. The marble caves of Chile are an ethereal network of sculpted caves set in the azure waters of Lake General Carrera. Over thousands of years, the waves have carved the limestone into smooth, swirling patterns that reflect the lake's turquoise waters, creating a mesmerizing, almost dreamlike experience for those who visit this remote, natural wonder. Lake Baikal, the world's deepest and oldest freshwater lake, is a cleave in the Earth's crust that holds nearly 1/5 of the world's unfrozen freshwater. In winter, the lake transforms into a vast, icy expanse with turquoise ice blocks scattered like jewels. Its unique ecosystem hosts species found nowhere else on Earth, making it a surreal and profound natural wonder. The Quilatoa Loop is a stunningly beautiful and remote hiking path that leads to the Quilatoa Crater Lake, a water-filled caldera with a brilliant turquoise color. The journey through Andean landscapes, indigenous villages, and the final surreal sight of the lake is a deeply rewarding experience that feels like uncovering a hidden gem of nature. Located in Arizona, the Wave is a sandstone rock formation known for its undulating forms and the play of colors. Its smooth, wave-like structure and striations of reds, pinks, and yellows create a surreal, almost psychedelic landscape that's become a favorite for photographers and hikers alike. The Lofoten Islands in Norway are known for their dramatic scenery, with peaks rising directly from the sea, sheltered bays, and untouched lands. The traditional fishing villages with their red cabins add a quaint charm to the surreal Arctic landscape, especially under the midnight sun or the northern lights. Crater Lake in Oregon is known for its vivid blue color and clarity. Formed by the collapse of an ancient volcano, the lake is surrounded by cliffs and forested hillsides, creating a stunning and surreal sight. The isolated island in the center adds to the mystery and beauty of this deep lake. Neuschwanstein Castle is the quintessential fairy tale castle, perched high in the Bavarian Alps. Its towers and turrets rise out of the forest, often shrouded in mist, creating a surreal and majestic sight. The castle's romantic architecture and dramatic setting have inspired countless stories and dreams. Studlagil Canyon in Iceland is known for its striking basalt columns and one of the largest collections of such formations in the country. The turquoise water of the Jökulá River running through the deep, dramatic canyon creates a contrast with the dark, geometric columns, making it a surreal and captivating landscape. The Trulli of Alberobello are unique limestone dwellings with conical roofs, specific to the Puglia region in Italy. Walking among these whitewashed structures feels like stepping into a fairy tale or a different era. The charming and surreal architectural style of the Trulli is a testament to the region's cultural heritage and ingenuity. Horseshoe Bend in Arizona is a dramatic meander of the Colorado River, known for its iconic horseshoe-shaped bend and stunning vistas. The 1,000-foot drop to the river and the surrounding desert landscape create a surreal and mesmerizing viewpoint, particularly at sunrise or sunset, when the colors transform the rocks. Maria is an island paradise with jagged volcanic mountains, crystal-clear lagoons, and lush vegetation. The island's dramatic silhouette, fringed by palm trees and encircled by coral reefs, offers a surreal tropical escape. The tranquil bays, waterfalls, and the laid-back atmosphere make Maria a dreamlike destination. Halong Bay is a mystical landscape of limestone karst towers rising from emerald waters. The bay, dotted with hundreds of islands, each covered in thick jungle vegetation, creates a surreal, almost otherworldly scene. Cruising through this natural wonder, especially in the mist, is like entering a traditional Asian ink painting. Varanasi, one of the world's oldest inhabited cities, is a place of intense spirituality and surreal beauty. The ghats lining the Ganges River are a whirl of colors, smells and sounds, with ceremonies and rituals that have been performed for centuries. The sight of floating lamps and offerings in the evening creates a surreal atmosphere of devotion and eternity. The Serengeti in Tanzania is an iconic landscape of endless savanna, dotted with acacia trees and teeming with wildlife. The annual migration of millions of wildebeest and zebras is a surreal spectacle of nature's rhythm and raw life. The vastness and the primordial drama that unfolds here daily make the Serengeti a timeless and otherworldly wonder. Lake Bled is a picture-perfect setting with a church on an islet, a medieval castle clinging to a rocky cliff, and the Julian Alps as the backdrop. The emerald green lake, the fairy tale island, and the surrounding forest create a serene and surreal beauty, making Lake Bled a dreamlike escape into nature's embrace. Perched on a rock in the middle of the Drina River, the Drina River House is a tiny house that has stood against the elements for decades. The sight of this small, quaint structure, surrounded by the river's flow and framed by rugged hills, creates a surreal and whimsical image of isolation and resilience. Whitehaven Beach on Whitsunday Island is famous for its swirling sands and turquoise waters. The surreal patterns created by the shifting silica sand and tide make the beach an otherworldly place. Its pristine beauty and the surreal, swirling colors create a dreamlike atmosphere that's peaceful and invigorating. Nusa Penida, a rugged island near Bali, is a landscape of sheer cliffs, unique rock formations, and vivid blue waters. It's known for spots like Angel's Billabong and Broken Beach, where natural arches and tidal pools create a landscape that feels prehistoric. The island's stark, untouched beauty and mysterious temples offer a surreal escape into nature's dramatic artistry. Kellinking Beach on Nusa Penida is famous for its T-Rex-shaped cliff face overlooking the turquoise sea. The secluded beach is accessible via a rugged path, offering a sense of adventure and isolation. The dramatic cliff formations, pristine sand, and clear waters create a surreal, almost fantasy-like island paradise that's both daunting and inviting. The Corinth Canal, slicing through narrow Isthmus of Corinth, is a feat of engineering, connecting the Gulf of Corinth with the Saronic Gulf. The steep limestone walls and the narrow path carved for ships create a surreal passage, dramatically cutting through the landscape and linking ancient cities and seas. The cliffs of Moher rise dramatically from the Atlantic Ocean, offering breathtaking views and a sense of awe. The sheer drop to the ocean, the sound of the waves, and the occasional mist create a surreal, almost edge-of-the-world feeling. The natural beauty and the mythical aura make the cliffs a mesmerizing and otherworldly sight. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai stands as a monument to human ambition, piercing the sky as the world's tallest building. Its sleek, futuristic design and the panoramic views from its observation decks create a surreal experience, offering a glimpse of the city as if from another world, far above the desert and the sea. Yosemite National Park is a wonderland of towering cliffs, ancient giant sequoias, and stunning waterfalls. The surreal grandeur of El Capitan, the tranquility of the Yosemite Valley, and the ethereal beauty of the Half Dome at sunset make it a place of otherworldly beauty and inspiration. Diamond Beach is a striking black sand beach where icebergs from the nearby Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon wash ashore. The contrast of the crystal-clear ice on the black sand creates a surreal, sparkling scene, as if diamonds are scattered along the beach. The ever-changing landscape of ice is a beautiful and stark reminder of nature's artistry. The Benagal Sea Cave, accessible only by water, is a magnificent natural grotto with a hidden beach inside. The sunlight pours through the open ceiling, illuminating the cave's interior in a surreal play of light and shadow. The experience of swimming or boating into this secluded spot is like uncovering a secret world. The Mir mine is a now inactive diamond mine in Russia, creating an enormous gaping hole in the Earth's surface. The sheer size and depth of the pit, along with the stark terraced edges, create a surreal and imposing sight, reminiscent of a science fiction landscape. Mount Bromo is an active volcano in Indonesia, known for its stunning sunrises and a vast sea of sand. The desolate beauty of the caldera, often shrouded in mist, and the smoking crater create a surreal, moon-like landscape, especially when viewed from the surrounding mountain peaks. The Ice Hotel in Sweden is a temporary hotel made entirely of ice and snow, rebuilt every year. Sleeping in rooms of ice, surrounded by intricate sculptures and ethereal lighting, is a surreal experience. The hotel's ephemeral nature, melting each spring, adds to its magical and otherworldly charm. Torres del Paine in Patagonia is a rugged, remote wilderness known for its towering peaks, bright blue icebergs, and golden pampas. The surreal beauty of the landscape, from the iconic granite towers to the meandering grey glacier, makes it a place of dramatic and untouched wonder. Raja Ampat is an archipelago in Indonesia, famed for its biodiversity and stunning marine life. The surreal landscape of mushroom-shaped islands, hidden lagoons, and vibrant coral reefs make it a diver's paradise and a surreal wonderland of aquatic beauty. The Lashan giant Buddha is a colossal 71-meter-tall stone statue carved into the cliffs of Mount Emei. The sheer size and calm demeanor of the Buddha, overlooking the river, create a surreal and peaceful presence. This ancient monument, weathered by time, is a profound testament to faith and artistry. Gyeongsan Ilchulbong, also known as Sunrise Peak, is a tuff cone on Jeju Island, created by hydrovolcanic eruptions. The crater's lush, green slopes and the panoramic views of the sea and surrounding landscape at sunrise offer a surreal and invigorating start to the day, filled with natural beauty and wonder. Jellyfish Lake in Palau is a marine lake where millions of golden jellyfish migrate across the lake daily. Swimming among the gentle, pulsating creatures with the sun filtering through the water creates a serene and surreal experience. The isolated evolution of the lake has made this otherworldly encounter possible, a unique spectacle of nature's adaptability. Pamukkale, meaning cotton castle in Turkish, is a natural site known for its white terraces of mineral-rich thermal waters. The cascading travertine pools, resembling a frozen waterfall, create a surreal and stunning visual. Bathing in these warm, milky blue waters with ancient ruins nearby transports visitors to a mythical, spa-like world. Preikestolen, or Pulpit Rock, is a steep cliff rising 604 meters above Lysefjorden. The flat-topped ledge offers breathtaking views, but it's the surreal feeling of standing on the edge of the world that makes it truly remarkable. The natural platform, surrounded by dramatic landscapes, provides a thrilling and sublime experience. Covão dos Conchos is a surreal spillway in Portugal's Serra da Estrela mountain range. The funnel-like structure, part of a hydroelectric system, creates the illusion of a natural sinkhole or portal to another world. The surrounding tranquil lake and the eerie, seemingly bottomless hole create a fascinating and otherworldly sight. The White Desert in Egypt is known for its chalk-white landscape, featuring surreal, wind-eroded rock formations that rise from the sand like giant mushrooms or pebbles. The alien-like shapes and the stark contrast of the white rocks against the clear blue sky create a dreamlike and otherworldly desert landscape. Icebergs, found in polar and subpolar regions, are massive and majestic, each uniquely sculpted by nature. The surreal beauty of icebergs lies in their colossal size, ethereal blues, and the knowledge that most of their mass is hidden underwater. Floating in the ocean, they create a moving, ever-changing landscape of frozen art. Huacachina is a tiny oasis village surrounded by towering sand dunes in the Peruvian desert. The emerald waters of the lagoon, ringed by palm trees and rustic buildings, create a surreal contrast with the surrounding golden sands. It's a desert mirage come to life, offering a bizarre and dreamlike escape. The Bay of Kotor is a winding bay on the Adriatic Sea, surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and medieval towns. The surreal beauty of the bay is enhanced by its calm waters reflecting the mountains, creating a serene and almost mythical setting. The blend of natural beauty and historic architecture makes it a fairy tale-like maritime retreat. The Temple of Artemis at Ephesus was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Today, only a solitary column stands, but the site's history and the imagined grandeur of the temple invoke a surreal sense of the past. The archaeological remains are a ghostly and majestic reminder of ancient glory. Bryce Canyon is known for its hoodoos, irregular columns of rock formed by erosion. The vast amphitheaters of red, orange, and white spires create a surreal and stunning landscape. Walking among these rock formations, especially during sunrise or sunset, is like wandering through an alien city of spires. Lauterbrunnen, set in a valley of 72 waterfalls, is a picturesque Swiss village. The surreal beauty of the area includes dramatic cliffs, the roaring Staubach Falls, and the serene meadows. The combination of pastoral charm and the monumental scenery gives it an almost storybook quality, a serene and magical world. Sakumpal waterfall is considered one of Bali's most beautiful waterfalls. A series of cascades pour through lush tropical jungle, creating a hidden and surreal paradise. The powerful roar of the water and the mist-filled air enhance the ethereal beauty, making it a majestic and otherworldly natural wonder. The Landwasser Viaduct is a 6-arched bridge soaring over the Landwasser River. The iconic railway bridge, embedded directly into the cliff face at one end, creates a surreal sight. The dramatic architecture and the picturesque setting amidst the Swiss Alps make it a spectacular and almost unreal structure. The Arashiyama bamboo grove in Kyoto is a path surrounded by towering bamboo, creating a surreal and otherworldly atmosphere. The sunlight filtering through the dense stalks, the sound of the wind rustling the leaves, and the sheer height of the bamboo make it a serene and almost spiritual experience. The Skeleton Coast is a stretch of the Namibian coast known for its shipwrecks, bones, and dense fogs. The harsh environment, combined with the eerie remains of ships and the desolate landscape, creates a surreal and haunting coastline. It's a place of stark beauty and a testament to the mercilessness of the sea. Tumpak Sewu, or 1,000 Waterfalls, is a breathtaking tiered waterfall in East Java. The panoramic view of numerous cascades spilling over lush cliffs creates a surreal and dramatic natural amphitheater. The immense scale and the raw beauty of the falls make it an otherworldly and awe-inspiring sight. The Taj Mahal in Agra is a monument of love, built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife. The white marble mausoleum, with its perfect symmetry, intricate carvings, and reflective pool, is a surreal testament to love and loss. The architectural precision and the changing hues of the marble at different times of the day add to its ethereal beauty. The Big Buddha in Phuket is a towering, serene statue set atop a hill, visible from miles around. The surreal scale of the statue, coupled with the panoramic views of the island, creates a peaceful and majestic presence. It's a place of contemplation, overlooking the surrounding landscape like a guardian. Göbekli Tepe is an ancient archaeological site, predating Stonehenge by thousands of years. The circular structures and carved pillars suggest a sophisticated and mysterious civilization. The surreal sense of history and the enigmatic carvings make it a fascinating glimpse into humanity's distant past, challenging our understanding of ancient cultures. The town of San Juan Parangaricutiro was buried by the Parikutin volcano eruption in 1943, leaving only the church's tower visible above the lava field. The surreal sight of the church rising from the blackened landscape is a stark reminder of nature's power and the resilience of structures built by faith. The wildebeest migration in the Serengeti and Masai Mara is one of the most impressive natural events. Millions of animals move in a cyclical pattern in search of fresh grazing, followed by predators. The sheer scale and the dramatic survival struggle create a surreal spectacle of life and movement in the African plains. The Azores archipelago in the middle of the Atlantic is a land of vivid green landscapes, volcanic lakes, and geothermal springs. The surreal beauty of the islands with their dramatic cliffs, hydrangea-lined roads, and misty forests is like a piece of lost paradise, offering a tranquil and otherworldly escape. The Cologne Cathedral, with its soaring twin spires, dominates the skyline of Cologne. It's a masterpiece of Gothic architecture, taking over 600 years to complete. The intricate details and the stained glass windows create an ethereal light inside, making it a monument not only to faith, but also to human persistence and the quest for beauty, giving it an unreal aura. The Moai statues of Easter Island are enormous monolithic figures that have puzzled historians for years. These towering figures, carved by the Rapa Nui people, stand silently guarding the island, with an enigmatic presence that turns the landscape into a surreal outdoor museum of ancient art and mystery. Perched between mist-covered Andean peaks, Machu Picchu is a symbol of the Incan Empire's ingenuity and mystery. The precision of its stone construction, without the use of mortar, and its alignment with astronomical events make it a testament to ancient wisdom. This mystical city, abandoned and reclaimed by nature, offers a surreal glimpse into a civilization long gone but not forgotten. The Nick Glacier in Alaska is a vast and active glacier, known for its stunning ice formations and dramatic landscapes. The sight of the blue ice against the rugged wilderness is surreal. Exploring the glacier by air or on foot is an awe-inspiring experience, offering a profound sense of nature's grandeur and timelessness. The Maldives is a tropical paradise of white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and vibrant coral reefs. The overwater bungalows in the surreal underwater world make it a dreamlike destination. The sense of isolation, luxury, and the vivid colors of nature blend to create a tranquil and surreal tropical utopia. Phang Nga Bay's limestone casts jut out of the emerald green waters, creating a surreal and dramatic seascape. The area is dotted with caves, aquatic grottos, and islands best explored by kayak. The bay's iconic James Bond Island and the surrounding scenery provide a mystical and otherworldly maritime adventure. The Great Falls of the Potomac River near Washington, D.C. is a series of rapids and waterfalls showcasing the raw power of water. The sight of the river thundering over jagged rocks in such a populated area is surreal. The surrounding parks and overlooks provide a scenic and almost primeval escape. Coron is known for its dramatic limestone cliffs, crystal-clear waters, and world-class wreck diving. The surreal beauty of the landscapes, both above and below the water, is enchanting. Kayaking through the hidden lagoons or snorkeling around the sunken ships offers an otherworldly experience in this tropical paradise. Heavenly Lake, or Tianchi, is a stunning alpine lake nestled high in the Tian Shan Mountains. Surrounded by rugged peaks and pine forests, the lake's tranquil azure waters reflect the sky, creating a serene and otherworldly setting. The folklore of monsters in its depths adds a layer of mystery to this picturesque and surreal high-altitude lake. Aurangabad is a historical city in India, famous for its proximity to the Ajanta and Ellora caves. These rock-cut caves, with their intricate carvings and paintings, are a window into ancient artistic and spiritual traditions. Exploring these caves feels like stepping into another era, a surreal journey through India's rich cultural tapestry. The meeting of waters is where the dark Rio Negro and the sandy-colored Amazon River converge. The distinct colors of the two rivers flow side by side without mixing immediately, creating a striking and surreal natural phenomenon. This visual spectacle is a testament to the diverse and majestic nature of the Amazon basin. Polonnaruwa is an ancient city in Sri Lanka featuring well-preserved ruins of palaces, temples, and stupas. Walking among these historical structures, one can feel the presence of a once thriving civilization, making it a surreal journey back in time. The blend of architectural beauty and historical significance creates a profound sense of awe. Maraya is a stunning concert hall located in Aula, Saudi Arabia, known for its mirrored facade reflecting the surrounding desert landscape. The building's exterior acts as a giant mirror, making it almost disappear into the landscape, creating a surreal and innovative architectural wonder that blurs the lines between nature and human creativity. Angel Falls is the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall, dropping from the Ollantaytambo mountain in Venezuela. The water cascades down 979 meters into the jungle below, creating a surreal and majestic sight. The remote location and the sheer height of the falls make it a mystical and awe-inspiring natural wonder. The Himalayas are the highest mountain range in the world, a majestic and surreal expanse stretching across 5 countries. The towering peaks, including Mount Everest, are not just physical, but also spiritual landmarks. The snow-capped summits, the ancient monasteries, and the unique cultures make the Himalayas a place of awe and wonder, a surreal roof of the world. Known as the Land of High Passes, Ladakh is a region in the Indian Himalayas, known for its stark beauty and Buddhist culture. The surreal landscape of barren, rugged mountains, pristine lakes like Pangong TSO, and colorful prayer flags fluttering in the wind create a serene and otherworldly atmosphere. It's a place where spirituality and nature merge in harmony. The Great Barrier Reef is an underwater spectacle, hosting a kaleidoscope of marine life and coral gardens. It's the world's largest coral reef system, visible from space, comprising over 2,900 individual reefs. Its waters hold a myriad of species, from tiny plankton to majestic whales, making it a hotspot for biodiversity and a surreal underwater kingdom that continues to enchant divers and scientists alike. This fairy tale island, part of the Aleutian chain in Alaska, is a remote and rugged island known for its dramatic landscapes and rich wildlife. The surreal beauty of its volcanic terrain, the historic remnants of World War II, and the bustling fishing port of Dutch Harbor create a unique and otherworldly atmosphere. Santorini, with its white Cycladic houses, blue-domed churches, and stunning sunsets, is a jewel in the Aegean Sea. The island's caldera, a remnant of a massive volcanic eruption, offers breathtaking views over the cliffs, creating a surreal and romantic setting. The contrast of the bright buildings against the deep blue sea makes Santorini a dreamlike destination. Mount Rinjani in Lombok is an active volcano and one of Indonesia's most sacred mountains. The trek to its summit and the surreal view of the crater lake, Segara Anak, is a challenging yet rewarding experience. The mix of spiritual significance, natural hot springs, and the dramatic caldera creates a surreal and mystical adventure. Antarctica is the ultimate frontier, a land of ice and snow, untouched by human civilization. The surreal, otherworldly beauty of its icebergs, glaciers, and unique wildlife like penguins make it an ethereal and extreme environment. The silence, the scale, and the starkness of the landscape create a profound sense of isolation and awe. Perched on a rocky cliff, Mehrangarh Fort in Jodhpur, India, is one of the most impressive and well-preserved forts in India. The imposing structure, with its thick walls and intricate carvings, dominates the city's skyline. Inside, the palatial rooms and the panoramic views of the Blue City create a surreal and majestic atmosphere. The Hatcher Pass in Alaska is known for its scenic beauty and historical importance. The surreal landscape of alpine meadows, rugged mountains, and the remains of gold mining operations create a contrast between natural beauty and human history. The pass, with its stunning vistas and outdoor activities, is a wilderness escape into a surreal and rugged landscape. Tombstone Territorial Park in Yukon, Canada, is a land of jagged peaks and pristine wilderness. The park's surreal and dramatic landscape, often shrouded in mist and home to a diverse range of wildlife, is a hiker's paradise. The untouched beauty and the eerie shapes of the mountains give it a mysterious and otherworldly charm. The dam in Thailand's Khao Sok National Park is known for its stunning limestone karst formations rising from the emerald waters. The surreal beauty of the dam, combined with the lush rainforests and the rich biodiversity, creates a serene and otherworldly landscape reminiscent of a lost world. Piedra del Peñol is a massive monolithic rock in Colombia, rising dramatically from the surrounding landscape. Climbing the 740 steps to the top offers a surreal and panoramic view of the region's lakes and islands. The rock's sheer size and the stunning vistas make it a unique and awe-inspiring natural wonder. This waterfall in Romania is known for its unique moss-covered rock, from which the water cascades gently. The waterfall's shape, resembling a mushroom or a flowing veil, and its location in the dense, lush forest create a surreal and enchanting scene. It's a picturesque and otherworldly natural wonder, seemingly straight out of a fairy tale.